and welcome to YHELP's Talks with Taylor. Today we are with Mr. Bruce Tisdale, a licensed clinical social worker and founder and director of Hope for You, who will be talking to us about relationships. Hello.
Hello. Welcome.
So tell us about yourself.
Sure. So first of all, thank you for having me. I've been looking forward to this opportunity for a few weeks now. As you just heard, my name is Bruce Tisdale. I am a licensed clinical social worker. But before I get into my professional credentials, just thought I'd share a little bit about myself personally. I just celebrated my second year anniversary with my wife in October. And so we're still riding that wave. Between the two of us, we have 9 children aging from ages 12 to 25. And I have a 3-year-old granddaughter. I'm a native Prince Georgian, and I attended Bowie State University for my undergrad in psychology and obtained my master's degree in social work from Howard University. Ever since I graduated from grad school, I pretty much knew I wanted to either help people and or counseling. And so once I graduated, I jumped right into private practice, and I've been in practice for over 15 years. Hope for You is more of a group practice that I founded that back in August of 2015. Within that practice, we offer counseling focused on trauma recovery, personal and professional mental health development, and internships for master's level students.
What defines a healthy relationship?
Wow. So, in full disclosure, I can definitely acknowledge that through my lifetime, I've been in some unhealthy relationships. Mainly when I was in my early 20s, when I was just really beginning to date, made a lot of mistakes. But I think how I would define healthy relationships is first, it's just got to be mutual trust between the both of the individuals. If you can't trust one another, then I think there's going to be a lot of unfolding of other challenges that will manifest throughout the relationship, causing a lot of stressful moments. And then just that mutual respect, like I just said. I think safety is something that is a big part of healthy relationships. And I'm not just referring to physical safety, but emotional safety as well. Both individuals should feel vulnerable enough to share with one another without judgment or attack. So with that said, I think communication is also a big piece that contributes to a healthy relationship. Maybe compromising, that you never can go wrong if both parties are willing to compromise. I'm always reminded, happy wife, happy life. And while I think there is definitely some truth to that, I have always found that, if we put each other first, or if the relationship, people are just kind of focusing on making each other happy, it'll work. And just being supportive, showing up. If you say you're going to do something, do it. It doesn't take a lot of money, if anything. My wife, when we were dating, she would always remind me it was the little things that captured her heart. And so, whatever those little things are to show your support, I would encourage us to consider those to contribute to a healthy relationship.
What are some boundaries that should be set in a relationship?
Well, we definitely need them. So that's first and foremost. If you don't think you need boundaries in a relationship, either you should not be in a relationship or it's potentially an unhealthy relationship. And so I think physical boundaries, whether you're just dating or starting the relationship. So, for example, public displays of affection. I use my wife as an example. I remember our first or second date. She grabbed my hand and wanted to just walk and hold my hand. I wasn't ready for that. While I certainly have enjoyed many more moments of hand holding, it just caught me by surprise, and I'm a man. And so I think a discussion around those physical boundaries is very important. Emotional boundaries as well. Within the mental health work that I do, we assume that everyone comes, no matter what their presenting issue is, with a trauma history. I think that's only fair to assume within a relationship that we all come with some trauma or some scary, stressful, or upsetting events that may be still affecting us, right? And that's going to show up one way or another, whether it's in our relationship with one another or others. So setting those emotional boundaries is going to be critically important. And then the big S word, as enjoyable as sex is, I think we have to make sure that we're setting those sexual boundaries, particularly if you have a sexual abuse history. Don't think that you can just push through it, or this is an issue that you can deal with on your own. You're going to have to set those boundaries in order to feel safe and just be clear on what the expectations are.
What are some signs of an unhealthy relationship?
Well, perhaps the opposite of what I just shared. Physically, or if there's any physical abuse, anything that compromises your safety, whether it's physical abuse, emotional abuse, even financial. I'm seeing a young lady now, she's pretty much the breadwinner within my practice, and her husband is, taking full advantage of the finances. Anything where sexual assault, where you are, whether it's just vulgar sexual statements that make you feel uncomfortable or unwanted, any emotion abuse, if there's a lot of just demeaning, degrading language, within your communication with one another. And it just it's a give and take relationship. So as I mentioned, happy wife, happy life, we got to compromise. If there's no compromise, it's perhaps, not very healthy. Just feeling drained. It's a feeling that you will know you don't like, right? And so that is your body telling you that, hey, this isn't good. This isn't healthy. Okay. Just like when we get sick, our body produces certain symptoms. But when we're in an unhealthy relationship, our body will let us know that this is not good. Okay.
Hey, don't click out the video yet. Did you like, comment, and subscribe? And also, be sure to follow us on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook at YHELPnow. And don't forget to check out my blogs at yhelpnow.com. See you later. Bye.